Would you prefer they give you $30 million and then you stay in Nigeria, or they give you a green card and you travel abroad and you stay there, you hustle yourself, you do everything, you get
so don't worry, ma. The answer is simple. $30 million I collect, I stay in Nigeria.
You won't move an inch out of Nigeria.
If the clause is that I should not get out of Nigeria for the rest of my life, I don't mind.
Really?
30 million. What? Hold on. I think it becomes a thing when you make it pronounced that you should not leave. But you see, there are people who live their lives in Nigeria unconsciously and they don't ever leave the country because they cannot actually afford it. Now they did not die. Yes. Nothing went wrong with them. They lived their life.
Okay.
So there is the reason why it will look like a problem not leaving Nigeria till you die is because we've built a cliche around traveling out of the country.
Okay.
And fine, we have bad situations or a bad, economy, government, blah 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 blah. But what else do I need? $30 million.
But with the way Nigeria is now, you will still stay.
Yes, Tolu, I will stay. Tolu, the other people, it's not bad. But the people that I have friends who went to
green card.
Hold on.
Okay.
Tolu, hold on. Tolu have friends who went to study in Ukraine.
Okay.
Now they are back in Nigeria because of the war. Tolu, Nigerians are dying in the US on a daily basis. I don't have facts to say daily basis.
Okay.
But I can tell you that at intervals, at least in a year, thousands of Nigerians and blacks in general are dying. Now they are dying racial and stereotype death, and they are dying dead by chance. Imagine that, sporadic shooting and just weird, Americans having weird obsessions.
Yes.
Look, there is, no matter how bad our home country is, there is actually literally, there is no place like home. Literally, do you know the amount of permits you will need to do certain things? Do you know the amount of renewal of whatever, just because you are not a citizen? And eventually, when you get your citizenship, a lot of things you are still a second-class citizen. So I want to travel out badly, very, very, very much. I want to travel out, but you see, I want to travel out under the right circumstance. I don't want to go there and go and suffer.
But in this case, they'll give you $30 million, and then you stay in Nigeria for the rest of your life.
I am fine. Have you gone to the island? Have you seen the small London that is there?
Have you seen that is riverine now or what?
No. Leave have you gone to Banana Island? There is heaven in Nigeria. Have you seen the Eco-Atlantic?
Yes.
There is heaven in Nigeria. So long you have the money, I can afford it. So for me, $30 million and I'm staying here. I don't know about you. What you should?
Me? Well, I think I'm still going to travel out because I believe that I can achieve a lot when I travel out because Nigeria is not even giving us the opportunity to do that. So if I travel out now, and thank God I have my own
green card,
hard work, I have my green card, and I still can achieve a lot, and I can even come home. After I've established myself there, come home to set up that business you're claiming you just want to set up here in Nigeria. I can come home to set it up, then go back again. I can shuffle. But you are staying in Nigeria permanently.
You don't have to.
I can shuffle. I can
I'm
build.
fine.
I can build a company here. I can build a company there.
God will not let me see the thing that will make me push away $30 million over
just looking
going
at it like
abroad.
that is so huge. Let me tell you,
the money is finished when they start giving you tax and
in that Banana Island that you're saying.
I'm not saying I want to go and live on like in Banana Island.
No, but you're citing an example.
You are saying no. I said that because I was trying to paint a picture that the beautiful things that you mentioned over there are actually also here.
Yes, we know.
But it's money.
But what I'm saying is that
it's money over there too.
We have opportunities there. You can set up here and you can set up there.
Exactly.
See, there is reward for labor.
What is the essence?
There is reward for labor.
What is the essence of the opportunity? I think the summary of it all is to build money. Is to make money rather. Right? And then how do you, when you build money or when you get money, what do you do with it? You make wealth by spending it.
Yes. Investing.
Yes. And now you build wealth over time. You cannot make $30 million over there in 2 years.
Obviously.
You can't make it in 3 years.
I know.
I bet with you. So long I spend my money well, you will come back and meet me.
Fine, I'm still coming back to
the
meet
only
you.
difference is that the only difference is that you flew
You don't
over
have the
there.
opportunity to travel.
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
What the hell? What?
All right, guys. This is dating lenses, and now I have a question for you guys. Now,
Okay.
how do you validate your partner's sexual potency and orientation?
This is Dating Lenses. Welcome to Dating Lenses, where we discuss and explore different perspectives about relationships, dating, and love life, with a focus on gray areas that are rarely touched. So keep listening to Dating Lenses. You are watching Dating Lenses.
I actually read a story about a lady and a guy. They are Christian couple, and they've been together for a while. They did not defile the bed, and I can just say that their relationship has been purely platonic. But at the long run, they got married, and the husband refused to touch the wife, and the wife was prompted to make the first move, and she discovered that the husband could not erect, and one thing led to another. The husband had to open up that he was raped by a priest, and since then he does not have any sexual urge towards women, only to men. And this is just 2 months down to our wedding, like 2 months into our wedding. So what do you think she should do? And let's just leave what she should do. But my question now is that, how do you validate your partner's sexual orientation and potency? How do you do that?
Like someone said something that if she's always with her partner, for her to know her partner's potency, that she always use her hand to hit the partner's private organ just to see if it's
reaction.
Yes, and for that observation, what did you call it?
Yes,
I think when you're with your partner, you say more of, you know that you guys are getting married actually, so you say more of something that has to do with sexual things, and then you see his reaction. Because if you don't do that, because we are Christians and the Bible doesn't.
Please, let's be real here.
I'm real. Like, we are Christians and the Bible doesn't say that, okay, we should have sex before marriage. So if you want a validation for your partner, I think you should say more of sexual parts, or how many kids want to us to have, and all of that. Say more of that. And sometimes you just hit him, touch him, and some sensitive parts, then you see if he's going to move or something. Okay. I think that will help.
Kunle, what can you say to this?
So now, how do you, still trying to keep your morality, and still being trying to being chaste, and then you need to know. I think there are ways you can go about that.
Okay. How?
Conversations, first of all, and I think basically conversations,
yes,
and then natural reactions to certain things.
Okay.
Now, as a guy, let me carry all of the fire in the world. I mean, spiritual fire. Let me have the 100% of the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
But for the fact that I'm a man, when certain things happen, my hormone will react.
Yes, most definitely.
In fact, it will react involuntarily. Not because I want it, not because I do not want it, but just because biology has designed it that way.
Yes.
That's a response to stimuli, consciously or unconsciously. So you should have been, would I say, observant about things like that. And then conversations is response to the conversation.
Yes.
I think you go into a relationship with even people catching cool self. But then ideally you go into a relationship with the knowledge that, or mentality that you want to get married.
Yes.
So your conversations are futuristic based, and sex is one of the things that you would do futuristically. Yes. So I know a lot of purity agitators believe that you shouldn't have sexual conversations or conversations about sex in marriage. In courtship or dating.
Yes.
But I feel there can be moderation. You can actually have it, but moderation. Because look, you actually need to know these things. You need to talk. You need to talk. Stretch it. You are planning forever. That's what happens.
Yes.
When you become too spiritual, when you come to, I think we should always have it at the back of our mind that in as much as we are spiritual, we are flesh, and then we must play by certain rules. We're not necessarily living in the world. We're not necessarily living according to the dictates of the world.
Yes.
But then, as humans, there are certain and natural laws that we must live by. So you are living a forever life with someone. You should know. You should know certain details of that person or about that person before you go into the relationship with the person. So I think if they've had conversations like they ought to, it should have come out that he was raped. I'm not trying to pride myself, but
yes,
if I'm interested in you, I can get you to say whatever I want you to say.
Yes.
It might not, it's not instant. It will take time.
Yes.
But I can consciously build trust that you begin to tell me even before I ask, down to either you're a virgin or not, even as a friend. So I feel conversations will do justice to it. So you don't have to test it, and say, okay.
So what you guys are saying is that you have to communicate.
Solid communication.
And there should be transparency, because from that story, there was no transparency.
Yes.
Because for someone you want to spend
the rest of
your life with, and you did not tell the person everything that has happened to you in the past, and you're not giving her this
excuses.
Yes, there's no how a woman can even build shock absorber to that extent that for the rest of my life I cannot sleep with you. I don't want to. You see, women, especially when we are married, or maybe especially when we are married, we tend to be wild, especially with guys that they know what they are doing, and
what do you mean wild?
Yes, wild in the sense that you see that lady now, she was pushed to the wall. Do you understand? Like the husband pushed her to the extent that she had to make the first move.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that, for generally speaking, ladies, we tend to be, especially if you are really good and you know your partner's G-spot and everything, ladies tend to be wild. So you don't. I don't even want to. You cannot just spend your whole eternity with someone that cannot do.
Yes.
Sorry, quote and unquote. Someone that cannot do. What is like? It looks as if we are wasting time. Honestly,
the thing is, I've discovered that many of these things happen in Christian marriages.
Yes, and I'm very sure that in Christian courtship, they feel that all this kind of conversation shouldn't be said. That maybe we'll leave it till after marriage. That after marriage we'll know what is next, and it's totally wrong. You don't do that. Let us see everything now. Let us find out even the number of kids you want to have.
Do you think they say it? Yes, in Christian marriages now, because if you're going for counseling, they
say it in Christian courtship. Yes, maybe it has gotten to a stage whereby you want to get married and you have to go for that 6-month courtship. But between you and him, did you talk about it before going to the pastor, or is it the pastor that is coming to live with you people?
True.
Yeah, I think that's why they talk about it in Christian courtship.
What I'm trying to say is they should have first.
I think there's a limit to what counseling
yes.
is, because it's there are many third parties there kind of.
Yes.
So I think that much more work will be done between
both of you.
Between both of you. Like, there are a series of questions you should ask. I think when people are cutting or dating,
but there's nothing like dating in Christian.
I think it's just English that is stopping us.
Yes, it is.
Yes, there's nothing like dating, because
I used to be bothered. I used to be bothered.
That's when you talk about all this in courtship. Actually,
look, I'm a solid, with all sense of humility, I'm a solid man of God. I don't care. Call it cutting, call it
dating.
Me, I shall know I'm with somebody and I want to marry the person. It's as simple as that. So if you say we are dating, it's alright. I mean, dating is easily accessible. I'm dating. But when you're trying to differentiate courtship, there's another one.
Courtship is like maybe you are getting to you've entered semi-final.
Yes.
It means final stage.
What of semi-final that did not blow whistle?
There's no problem, but dating, like courting now, you've entered semi-final. Dating, we can actually hang out. We can go on a date once, twice.
We are doing ourselves. When I say we are dating, you know what I mean.
And that's your own opinion.
Okay, that's my opinion. So yeah,
Yes.
so I don't have issues with the courtship or whatever. But the point still stands that look, people, let us have these conversations.
Okay.
Let us talk these things out. Like talk. It's not just lovey. It's not just I love you or something.
Intentional with your conversation. Yes.
You know, paint scenarios and ask how would you react to this thing? What would you do? This.
Some cases you can arrange the atmosphere to just see what will happen, but devil will not use us in Jesus.
No, I don't support.
Yes. No. You can. No, what I'm trying to say is that even for conversations, you can arrange the atmosphere for it, because you cannot start talking about your mother-in-law and your father-in-law and sex matter will just enter. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
I don't know.
They make you romantic. I understand what you're saying.
Yes, that there's a ceiling for it. Anyways, guys, please do not forget to like, comment, and share your own view with us.
Yeah.
How do you validate your partner's potency and sexual orientation? I remain Kilashoyin Damola on Facebook. I am Damola on Twitter and Damola Posh on Instagram.
Posh baby. And I'm Tolu Kadiri. On Twitter, Kunle baby. On Facebook, Tolu Kadiri.
And I'm Ogunlewe Adekunle on Facebook, Ogunlewe Adekunle. On Instagram, Ogunlewe Adekunle. On Twitter.
Okay.
He's a cool guy.
So why you say Ogunlewe Adekunle?
No, I think it's not. It's just normal. If I'm not projecting, if I'm not talking loud.
There's someone that linked Mike.
Okay, now look at this now. Can you see the difference? Now?
Yes.
But
this was how you were speaking
because
before.
I was louder.
So
if I don't,
so the bass will not come out well.
When people that
don't worry,
sing bass, they don't shout because when you stretch when you take the pitch high, the voice would not be deep.
Are you
I sing that.
No wonder.
The Lord Jesus is the ladder.